Snacks have always been more than just a quick bite. They're a dip into the flavors of our past. But what happens to those treats that captured our taste buds and then vanish from the shelves? Today, we're unwrapping the mystery, diving into the delicious world of snacks that once ruled every grocery store aisle, but now exist only in our memories. From sugary sweets to savory bites, join us as we rediscover the legendary snacks that have faded into history. Get ready to snack on nostalgia with famous snacks that have faded into history.
Candy cigarettes, introduced in the late 1950s, were sweet treats made from sugary materials like chalk, bubblegum, or chocolate. They were designed to look like real cigarettes, wrapped in paper and branded to resemble actual tobacco products.
They were thought to encourage impressionable children to smoke.
How dumb do they think we are?
Some even had powdered sugar inside, allowing kids to blow into them and create a sugar smoke effect. Despite their popularity among children wanting to mimic adults, candy cigarettes faced controversy. Critics argued that these sweets desensitized kids and could potentially lead them to smoke in the future. The candy's packaging often mimicked real cigarette brands, raising concerns about marketing to children. As a result, several countries banned the sale of candy cigarettes, although they continued to be produced and consumed in some places. The collaboration between tobacco companies and candy cigarette manufacturers further fueled the debate, ultimately contributing to the ban due to its controversial nature. In the 1960s, Tang, a powdered orange-flavored drink mix, gained immense popularity in the USA thanks to its association with the space age and astronauts. Introduced in 1957, Tang became an iconic beverage during the 1960s space race. When astronaut John Glenn sipped Tang in space during the Mercury flight in 1962, its popularity skyrocketed. Despite its initial creation in the 1950s, Tang's widespread success resulted from its marketing tie-ins with NASA's space missions. This powdered concoction was appreciated for its unique taste and its perceived futuristic appeal. The idea that astronauts were consuming Tang in outer space contributed to its image as a drink of the future. The 1960s saw Tang become a household name, and its popularity continued into the following decades. It symbolized American innovation, space exploration, and a convenient and flavorful beverage option. Even though its association with space travel may have faded over time, Tang remains a nostalgic favorite for many who fondly remember its role in the culinary landscape of the 1960s. One delightful snack from the 1950s that many people want back is egg cream, which is especially popular in New York. It's a classic and unique beverage made with a simple yet delicious combination of milk, carbonated water, seltzer, and chocolate syrup or vanilla. Despite its name, there are no eggs or creams involved in making it. The ideal serving leaves the glass with 2x3 liquid and 1x3 foamy head, creating a distinctive taste experience. The charm of egg cream lies in its exclusivity as a fountain drink. While there have been attempts to bottle it, none have fully succeeded. The refreshing taste and the characteristic foamy head require the ingredients to be mixed just before enjoying. Those who fondly remember the 1950s often crave the return of this iconic snack, savoring its nostalgic flavors. As the fizz of the egg cream transports us to 1950s New York, we're left curious about another iconic treat. Let's explore another playful side of timeless American snacking classics with the introduction of the Easy Cheese. Easy Cheese, a nostalgic icon of 1960s. American snacking debuted in 1965 under the name Snackmate, which was manufactured by Nabisco. Marketed as instant cheese for instant parties, it quickly became a go-to for effortless entertaining. The unique product, housed in a metal can with a plastic cap and a distinctive nozzle, earned nicknames like spray cheese or cheese in a can. In 1966, advertisements showcased the orange delight in flowy peaks atop various appetizers, reflecting its versatility. Betty Lou Foods had a similar product in 1963, hinting at the popularity of this novel cheese innovation during the era. The range of flavors expanded beyond the standard cheddar and American, featuring discontinued varieties like pimento, French onion, shrimp cocktail, and even unconventional options like pizza and cheddar and bacon. Easy Cheese's enduring charm lies in its convenient and playful nature, serving as a culinary accessory and a cultural symbol of carefree snacking in the vibrant 1960s landscape. What sweet tales lie within the layers of moon pies? Moon pies are a beloved American treat enjoyed by people across the country for many years. These snacks consist of 2 round graham cookies with a fluffy marshmallow filling in the center, all coated in a tasty, flavored layer. The traditional moon pie is about 4 inches wide, while a smaller version, known as the mini moon pie, is about half the weight. For those who want even more indulgence, there's a double-decker version with an extra cookie and more marshmallows. These delightful treats come in 5 main flavors: chocolate, vanilla, banana, strawberry, and salted caramel.
And have a moon pie.
A little moon pie can change the world.
In 2020, the company introduced new varieties like the pumpkin spice double-decker moon pie and mini moon pies. With their delicious combination of marshmallow, graham cracker, and chocolatey coating, moon pies continues to be a sweet and nostalgic snack enjoyed by generations of Americans.
It's my sweet, creamy butter.
Nope, that's chiffon margarine.
Chiffon margarine? Oh, no, it's my butter, all right.
Chiffon fooled even you, Mother Nature.
In the groovy era of the 1960s, chiffon margarine waltzed into American kitchens, bringing a smooth twist to the traditional butter game. Created in 1954 by the Texas-based Anderson, Clayton and Company, chiffon was the Elvis Presley of margarine, bold, revolutionary, and stealing hearts nationwide. Imagine spreading sunshine on your morning toast. That's what chiffon did with its soft, tub-style texture. It wasn't just margarine. It was a silky symphony of flavors offering regular, sweet, and unsalted options. This spreadable sensation became a kitchen magician, turning ordinary meals into culinary masterpieces. Families embraced its versatility in baking and sautéing and as a secret ingredient in recipes passed down through generations. Now that we've savored the memories of chiffon margarine, let's explore another mouth-watering snack that defined the 60s. Swanson meat pies were a popular snack that people loved. These individual pies were like a quick meal or a satisfying snack. They were especially handy before TV dinners became a thing. One of the favorites was the Swanson beef pot pie. It had a flaky crust that tasted homemade, and inside there were chunks of tender beef and vegetables. It was the ultimate comfort food for many folks back then. What made these pies even better was that they were made without any artificial flavors or colors. You could enjoy a delicious and piping hot meal by popping them in the microwave or oven.
I just put it in the oven, and by and by it was done.
Many people today long for the return of these classic snacks from the 1950s. As the savory aroma of Swanson beef pot pies fades, your taste buds might crave another blast from the past.
Dunkaroos is the cookie you're done for as much frosting as you want, and here with their dazzling dunks, the Dunkaroos All-Stars!
Born in 1990 from the magical kitchen of Betty Crocker, these snack time legends were like a childhood treasure chest. Picture this: a compact package, a handful of tiny cookies, and a luscious cube of frosting waiting for a dunking adventure. The real charm? The cookies, akin to edible puzzle pieces, came in shapes that sparked joy. From a bold uppercase D because it's Dunkaroos after all, to quirky feet, adorable mascot poses, and even a hot air balloon. It was a mini carnival for your taste buds. Kids everywhere embraced the art of dunking, turning snack time into a delicious DIY masterpiece. The thrill of crafting your perfect cookie-to-frosting ratio became a snack time ritual. Sadly, like all good things, Dunkaroos bid farewell in 2012, leaving a trail of sweet nostalgia. But here's the twist in the tale. The Dunkaroos revival hit in 2020, bringing back the iconic circle with a D cookie shape. It was a snack comeback worth celebrating. Jell-O pudding pops were a beloved frozen snack in the 1970s, offering the creamy goodness of Jell-O pudding on a stick. These treats quickly became a favorite, with sales reaching $100 million in the first year alone. However, despite their popularity, Jell-O ceased production of their pudding pops in 2004. The decision stemmed from various factors, primarily related to production costs and logistical challenges. Jell-O was not equipped to handle frozen foods manufacturing efficiently, leading to high expenses associated with production and storage. As a result, the company licensed the brand name to Popsicle, hoping to continue offering the beloved treat. However, Popsicle's version of the pudding pop, introduced in 2004, differed in shape and flavor, failing to capture the essence of the original and ultimately lacking consumer demand. Consequently, Popsicle discontinued production of the pudding pops around 2010, marking the end of store-bought pudding pops. Despite their extinction, hope remains for fans of the classic treat, as an official recipe is available online for recreating the experience at home. As the last Jell-O pudding pop melts away into history, what happened to other iconic snacks? Now, what unusual ingredients shaped the iconic Jell-O salads of the 1950s? Jell-O salads were a must-have at every dinner party in America. These unique salads were made with flavored gelatin and mixed with fruits, and sometimes had grated carrots, veggies, or unusual additions like marshmallows, nuts, or pretzels. Imagine a lime-flavored gelatin giving the salad a green hue, nuts or pretzels adding a touch of brown, bits of cottage cheese providing a white element, and a fruit cocktail contributing red and orange. It looked like a traditional salad, but it was set firmly in gelatin. Jell-O salads were a big hit in the 50s, and today they're considered a retro treat. Some variations even included mayonnaise or salad dressing, emphasizing the salad theme. These gelatin creations became a staple at communal gatherings like potlucks in the United States, probably because they were cheap and easy to make. How about we delve into the world of Hawaiian Punch, an icon of refreshment that left an indelible mark on the snack landscape of the 1960s.
Hey, how about a nice Hawaiian punch?
Sure. Whoa. Jeff's got Hawaiian Punch. Sweet.
Hawaiian Punch burst onto the scene, adding a tropical twist to American taste buds. Conceived in 1934 as an ice cream topping, this fruity sensation evolved into a beloved beverage. The original Leo's Hawaiian Punch boasted an exotic mix of orange, pineapple, passion fruit, guava, and papaya, a symphony of flavors that transported drinkers to a Pacific paradise. By the 60s, Hawaiian Punch had become a household name. Its 1961 commercial, crafted by the creative minds at Atherton Privet Ad Agency, was a mere 20 seconds of pure delight. Picture this: vibrant colors, catchy jingles, and a playful narrator inviting you to take a sip of paradise. The ad sparked a surge in popularity, turning Hawaiian Punch into the go-to thirst quencher. Over the years, the beverage expanded its palate, boasting a dazzling array of 14 flavors. Although the early versions packed a fruity punch with 10% juice, the modern concoction opts for a lighter 3% juice blend. From its humble beginnings as an ice cream companion, Hawaiian Punch became an icon of refreshment, leaving an indelible mark on the snack landscape of the 1960s.
Planters taste better. Rich cheese spreads around your mouth and melts.
Planters taste better. Cheesier.
Planters cheese balls, a beloved cheesy snack since the 1980s, remains a cherished treat with its nostalgic charm. The vibrant orange hue of these snacks is livelier than any other, making even the president's skin tone pale in comparison. Packaged in a resealable canister, they promise to preserve their unique and delicious cheesy taste for the perfect movie night snack. The joy these little balls bring is unmatched, salty, cheesy, and utterly delightful. A serving of 37 balls takes you on a trip down memory lane to the iconic 90s, a time when these snacks were discontinued in 2006. Thankfully, in July 2018, Planters responded to fans' petitions by bringing back this iconic snack, albeit for a limited time, reigniting the joy for cheeseball enthusiasts everywhere.
It's Popsicle!
During the 1950s, two popular frozen treats on a stick were popsicles and creamsicles. These tasty snacks were a hit during hot summer days, offering a cool and refreshing treat for kids and adults alike. Popsicles came in various fruity flavors like cherry, orange, and grape, while creamsicles added a creamy twist with flavors like orange and vanilla. They were loved for their sweet taste and creamy texture, making them a favorite among many people. Both popsicles and creamsicles were enjoyed by sticking them onto a wooden stick, which made them easy to hold and eat. They quickly became iconic snacks of the era, bringing joy and relief during warm weather. Even today, the nostalgic flavors of these frozen treats continue to be cherished, and many people still have fond memories of enjoying them on hot summer days.
He stumbled upon a box of screaming yellow zonkers and stuffed some into his face. Well, to his astoundment, they were great. Whoa, they were more than great.
Another standout snack from the 60s was Screaming Yellow Zonkers, a popcorn sensation that popped onto the scene in 1968 and kept taste buds buzzing until 2007. What made Zonkers stand out was the deliciously crunchy popcorn and the captivating packaging that could rival any tie-dye shirt of the era. Screaming Yellow Zonkers didn't just settle for being a snack, it was a visual experience. The packaging featured bold graphics and quirky text that added a dash of humor to every bite. Imagine reaching for a handful of these golden nuggets and being greeted by a burst of color and wacky phrases. It was like a snack and a party in one. Despite its eventual farewell in 2007, Screaming Yellow Zonkers remains a cherished memory for those who reveled in its flavorful explosion and playful packaging. While Screaming Yellow Zonkers brings back memories, another snack deserves our attention.
This was the TV dinner, an atomic-era product that really took off in the mid-1950s.
TV dinners, introduced in the 1950s, were a big deal back then. They were all about convenience and perfectly matched the fascination people had with television. In the US, they're also known as prepackaged meals, ready-made meals, or frozen dinners. These are like complete meals in a box meant for one person, and they usually have meat, fish, or pasta as the main course, along with veggies, potatoes, or dessert. The term TV dinner became famous because of a brand created in 1953 by C.A. Swanson, and Sons called it TV brand frozen dinner. The original TV dinner was cooked in an oven using an aluminum tray. Later, in 1986, Campbell Soup Company made a tray that could be used in a microwave. Nowadays, most frozen meals come in trays that can be microwaved and are made of plastic or coated cardboard. They've been a convenient meal option for many people over the years. What other tasty surprises from the past might await in the delicious realm of Ninja Turtles pudding pies?
The heroes in a half shell are making a surprise! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Pie!
Ninja Turtle pies were a tasty treat from the past, with a green outer shell and delicious pudding cream inside that made them a favorite snack of the 1980s. These pies were part of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles craze, which was a beloved Saturday show for many young boys. The tie-ins extended beyond toys to include cereal, gelatin, and more. While the brand's fruit pies continue to be available in grocery stores today, the pudding varieties, including flavors like apple and cherry, sadly disappeared from shelves in 1987. A few years later, a vanilla variety made a return in 1991, sporting a pop culture rebranding as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Pies. Despite their popularity, these pies were discontinued the same year they were released, meant only as a limited-time offering. However, the brief existence of these nostalgic treats hasn't dampened fans' hopes for a comeback among those who enjoyed them during their short-lived availability.
You can wear a ring around your finger. Ring pop. It's a juicy jewel of flavor. Ooh, ring pop.
Ring pops. Those dazzling candy accessories adorned fingers like sugary jewels burst onto the snack scene in the late 1970s. Conceived by entrepreneur Frank Richards, these colorful treats quickly became a sweet sensation, blending fashion and flavor in one delightful package. The genius behind Ring Pops lies in their dual purpose, a tasty lollipop that doubles as a stylish ring. From watermelon wonders to blue raspberry bling, these gems offered a rainbow of flavors, making them a hit among candy connoisseurs. Kids in the 80s and 90s reveled in the joy of flaunting their candy bling, creating a playground fashion frenzy. Ring Pops even found their way into pop culture, appearing in music videos and becoming a staple at birthday parties. The playful allure of these edible rings extended beyond just a tasty treat. They were a symbol of childhood coolness. Ring Pops may have stolen the spotlight, but let's move on to another snack that defined the era.
Shout out, dudes. It's Ninja Nets and Marshmallows, a Power Pack Crunch, part of your balanced breakfast. Tastes great. Oh, we crunch you.
Ralston's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cereal, released in 1989, gained both fans and critics for its distinctive qualities. Some loved it, while others despised it, but no one could deny its memorable impact. The cereal featured thematic marshmallows, including Ninja Nets, creating a unique breakfast experience. This cereal was a distinctive creation from Ralston Purina, accompanied by Ralston Purina comics and later collector cards from the 1990 live-action film. Over time, pizza-shaped marshmallows joined the mix, but the cereal met its end in 1995. As Ninja Turtles cereal bid farewell, Bonkers Fruit Chews met a similar fate, disappearing from shelves and leaving candy lovers wondering what came next. Deviled eggs are a must-have at any party, loved for their simple yet delicious taste. These eggs, also known as stuffed eggs or curried eggs, are made by boiling eggs, peeling them and cutting them in half. The yolks are then mixed with ingredients like mayonnaise and mustard. They are served cold and are popular as a side dish, appetizer, or even a main course during gatherings. The history of deviled eggs goes way back to ancient Rome, where seasoned and boiled eggs were served as a first course. The term devil in relation to highly seasoned food dates back to the 18th century, with the first print reference appearing in 1786. In the 19th century, deviled became associated with spicy or zesty foods, including eggs prepared with mustard and pepper. The popularity of deviled eggs extends across Europe, North America, and Australia, making them a timeless and tasty treat enjoyed around the world. As you relish the history and flavors of deviled eggs,
fresh, wholesome Hostess meets my tough standards, and theirs. Twinkies cakes with creamed filling, chocolatey cupcakes, real fruit pies. Freshness never tasted so good, right? Right!
Suzy Q's emerged as a sweet sensation, capturing snack enthusiasts' hearts and taste buds across the USA in the 60s. These iconic Hostess snack cakes were a delightfully indulgent treat, boasting an irresistible combination of moist cake layers embracing a heavenly cream filling. The Suzy Q's quickly became a symbol of joy, accompanying Americans through the cultural shift of the 60s. What set Suzy Q's apart was their delectable taste and their role as a cultural icon. As the country grooved to the beats of the Beatles and embraced the counterculture movement, Suzy Q's found its place in lunchboxes and snack stashes nationwide. Their unique shape and creamy goodness turned ordinary moments into mini celebrations.
The PB means peanut butter, covered in milk chocolate with a hearty crunch in every bite. PB Max, we mean peanut butter.
PB Max was a candy bar created by Mars in the late 1980s, but it is no longer available. To ensure the peanut butter stayed smooth and didn't separate, PB Max was sweetened with sugar and combined with hydrogenated vegetable oil in this sweet treat, which consisted of a square-shaped whole-grain cookie topped with creamy peanut butter, all coated in milk chocolate and sprinkled with crunchy round cookie pieces. The nutrition information on the label suggested a serving size of one piece, weighing 42 grams with 240 calories, 5 grams of protein, 20 grams of carbohydrates, and 16 grams of fat. In its advertising, PB Max clarified that the PB in its name stood for peanut butter, not for various other possibilities like piggy banks, polka bands, or parachuting buffaloes. Despite its interesting combination of ingredients and playful marketing, former Mars executive Alfred Poe said that PB Max was stopped because the Mars family didn't like peanut butter, even though it made $50 million in sales. As PB Max bids a sweet farewell, the taste buds yearn for exploration. Now imagine the delightful experience of dipping into a pot of melted cheese with fondue. Fondue is a tasty Swiss dish that became really popular in the late 1950s and 1960s. It's like a melted cheese and wine mixture served in a special pot over a small stove. People heat it using a candle or a spirit lamp. The pot is called a cacalon or fondue pot. To eat fondue, you use long forks to dip pieces of bread and sometimes veggies into the melted cheese. The Swiss Cheese Union started promoting fondue as a national dish in the 1930s. It became a hit in North America during the 1960s. Over time, the word fondue got used for other dishes where you dip food into a hot pot. There's chocolate fondue, where you dip fruit or pastries into melted chocolate, and fondue bourguignon, where you cook pieces of meat in hot oil or broth. It's a fun and interactive way to enjoy a meal with friends and family. Do you recall the times when you could pour powdered bubble gum into your mouth and instantly have a big piece of gum? That's what made the Hubba Bubba Bubble Jug special. Even though the tropical fruit taste didn't stick around for long, it was no problem. If you wanted more, you just had to add more powder. Regrettably, today's kids won't have the chance to enjoy this one-of-a-kind candy because it's no longer available on store shelves. The joy of transforming powder into a delicious chewy treat is a memory of the past, and the fleeting tropical flavor is a nostalgic reminder of a simpler time. The company stopped making this product in the early 2000s. The Hubba Bubba Bubble Jug may be gone, but the sweet memories of its unique experience linger in the minds of those who were fortunate enough to savor its fruity delight. As the powdered nostalgia of the Hubba Bubba Bubble Jug fades away, a new craving emerges. General Mills' Total Raisin Bran and Post Cereal's Raisin Bran have also thrown their hats into the ring, offering a symphony of flavors that dance on taste buds. What makes Raisin Bran a darling in American households? It's not just the delectable blend of sweet and crunchy, it's the promise of nutritional goodness that has stood the test of time. Packed with fiber, vitamins, and that unbeatable raisin charm, this breakfast classic is more than a mere cereal. It's a morning ritual that has spanned generations.
There are chocolate bars and cookie bars and nut bars by the score. But there's something new, and it comes in two. Bar None's the one with so much more.
Bar None is a chocolate candy bar that has been around since the 1980s. Introduced by the Hershey Company in 1987, it was positioned as a high-end chocolate treat for a more indulgent experience. The original Bar None featured layers of wafer, chocolate filling, peanuts, and a milk chocolate coating, creating a delightful mix of textures. Crunchy wafer and nutty filling wrapped in smooth milk chocolate. Quickly gaining popularity for its rich flavor, it became synonymous with a more luxurious candy bar choice. Despite its initial success, Bar None was discontinued in the early 1990s due to poor sales performance. However, in 2004, it made a limited edition comeback, bringing back its beloved combination of wafer, chocolate, and peanuts. The availability of Bar None has since fluctuated, developing a dedicated following among candy enthusiasts who cherish its distinctive taste and texture. It's important to note that Bar None's availability may vary by region and time, influenced by changing market demands and trends in the candy industry. Hostess Snowballs, a cherished treat, are delicious chocolate cakes filled with cream, covered in marshmallow frosting, and coated with coconut flakes. Hostess once made these delightful goodies, but is now owned by private equity firms Apollo Global Management and Metropolis & Company. The iconic pink snowballs are the most common, but they also come in chocolate, lemon, white, green, blue, and other colors to match holidays or seasons. Sold in convenient packages of 2, you can find them in many U.S. convenience and grocery stores. In the United Kingdom, Tunnocks produces a similar treat called a snowball. Although they share the coconut covering, these cakes are typically brown instead of pink because they have chocolate on the outside. Widely available at supermarkets, these sweet treats offer a tasty alternative for those across the pond.
Who makes these? How did the decision to dye the coconut pink occur? Is there any dessert on the face of the planet that could stimulate this much debate?
Reggie, the candy they named after me. Reggie, you taste pretty good.
In 1978, during the Yankees' home opener against the Chicago White Sox on April 13th, something special took center stage, the debut of the Reggie Bar. This sweet creation came to be after Reggie Jackson, while playing in Baltimore in 1976, declared that if he played in New York, they would name a candy bar after him. Taking up the challenge, Standard Brands introduced the Reggie Bar, a circular treat comprising peanuts dipped in caramel and covered in chocolate. Originally dubbed the Wayne Bun and produced in Fort Wayne, Indiana, these bars were distributed to fans entering Yankee Stadium. The pivotal moment came when Jackson hit a home run, triggering a unique celebration. Fans joyfully threw Reggie bars onto the field as he returned to right field the following inning. Despite its brief existence, the Reggie Bar left a sweet mark on baseball history, concluding its career in 1981. One of the most extraordinary sensations to hit American desserts in the 60s was Cool Whip. Launched in 1966 by Birdseye, a division of General Foods, now Kraft Heinz, this whipped topping quickly soared to the top, becoming the star of fruit salads and sweet treats nationwide. Within 2 years, Cool Whip became Birdseye's most profitable product, dazzling taste buds with its creamy texture. This dessert dynamo is an American icon, favored for its convenience and longevity. Sold frozen, Cool Whip boasts a shelf life that shies cream. Its unique selling point? No physical whipping is required. Just defrost in the refrigerator and voila, a fluffy topping ready to elevate your confections. But here's the twist. Despite being marketed as non-dairy, Cool Whip contains the sneaky milk protein casein. Over the years, it evolved to include skimmed milk. While it doesn't quite match whipped cream's flavor and texture, its popularity endures despite a higher price tag. With Cool Whip memories in mind, Gatorade, known for its vibrant sports drinks, ventured into chewing gum with Gator Gum in the 1980s. The idea behind it was to encourage saliva production and combat dehydration. Sold in lemon, lime, and orange flavors, mirroring Gatorade's initial drink offerings, Gator Gum faced an unfortunate end in 1989, leaving us curious about potential fruit punch gum, aligning with Gatorade's third flavor. The discontinuation stemmed from manufacturing contracts initially held by Fleer Corporation. When the contract concluded in 1989, Muller Sports took over and rebranded the gum as Quench Gum. Despite the name change, Quench Gum continued promoting itself as a remedy for dry mouth during workouts. This shift marked the end of Gator Gum, but introduced a successor, continuing the mission of combating dehydration during physical activity. As we bid farewell to the flavorful legacy of Gator Gum, our taste buds tingle with anticipation. The peanut butter and jelly sandwich is a classic snack loved by many, especially kids in the 1950s. It's a simple yet delicious sandwich made by spreading peanut butter and fruit preserves, jelly, on bread. You can have it open-faced, folded over, or with 2 slices of bread. To make a basic PB&J, you spread peanut butter on 1 slice of bread and fruit preserves on another, then sandwich them together. There are different variations, starting from a basic peanut butter or jam sandwich. Jelly is made from fruit juice boiled with a gelling agent, while jam has crushed fruit and fruit pulp heated with water and sugar. Preserves having more water content can make the bread soggy, so some people spread peanut butter on both slices to create a barrier. Even though it's been around for a long time, PB&J remains a timeless and favorite treat for people of all ages.
Buckwheat cereal here captures that robust taste in flakes, toasted crisp with a snap of maple flavor.
Buckwheats, a breakfast cereal made by General Mills in the United States, was popular from 1971 to the early 1980s. This boxed cereal featured toasted wheat flakes, initially incorporating buckwheat, and had a sweet maple-flavored glaze baked onto it. According to the cereal boxes from the 1980s, Buckwheats was touted as highly nutritious, claiming to provide 100% of the minimum daily requirements for vitamins and iron. However, as time went on, changes were made to the cereal. The original maple glaze was replaced with a honey-flavored one, a move that didn't sit well with most customers. This alteration led to a decline in sales, and eventually General Mills decided to discontinue the production of buckwheats around 1983. The shift in flavor preferences proved to be a significant factor in the cereal's downfall, marking the end of its run in the breakfast cereal market. As the sweet era of buckwheat cereal comes to an end, you might ask, what other culinary tales unfolded in the 1980s? Let's delve into our last snack, Summit Cookie Bars.
New Summit Cookie Bars. They're chocolatey with crisp baked wafers and crunchy peanuts sprinkled on top.
Chex Mix is a popular snack made with Chex breakfast cereal as the main ingredient. Originally a homemade treat using Chex cereal, it quickly became a favorite at parties due to its special blend of seasonings.
They're not coming? We can eat the Chex Party Mix? All right! Chex Party Mix. It's so easy and so good.
Many people have their own recipes for Chex Mix, often found on Chex cereal boxes, and it's sometimes called Chex Party Mix. This homemade version has been around for more than 30 years before the commercial one. The mix typically includes a variety of Chex cereals, along with chips, hard breadsticks, pretzels, nuts, or bagel bites. In 2009, 2 new flavors, spicy Szechuan and teriyaki, were introduced exclusively at convenience stores, adding a spicy and savory twist to the traditional Chex Mix. Whether homemade or store-bought, Chex Mix has become a tasty and versatile snack enjoyed by many. As we savor the crunchy goodness of Chex Mix, our taste buds journey through a blend of flavors. Imagine the delightful journey continuing with pimento cheese spread. Pimiento cheese spread is a popular homemade treat, often used on sandwiches or with crackers. Originating from the southern United States, it's sometimes called the pâté of the South, or the caviar of the South. The main ingredients are sharp cheddar cheese, or processed cheese like Velveeta or American cheese, mayonnaise, and pimentos. Pimentos are also known as pimientos. People blend these ingredients into a smooth or chunky paste. This delicious spread can be enjoyed in various ways. You can put it on crackers or celery, scoop it onto corn or tortilla chips, mix it with mashed yolks for deviled eggs, add it to grits, or spread it over hamburgers or hot dogs. Its simple recipe and versatile uses make pimiento cheese spread a go-to choice for those who love tasty snacks and sandwiches. The Dagwood sandwich, named after a character in the Blondie comic strip from the 1950s, is a remarkable creation from that era's kitchens. It's a tall sandwich with many layers, filled with different meats, cheeses, and condiments. The character Dagwood Bumstead in Blondie was often shown making these huge sandwiches in the comic strip, starting in 1936. While the exact ingredients of the Dagwood sandwich from the comic strip are not specified, it typically includes a variety of cold cuts, sliced cheese, and vegetables, all stacked between slices of bread. Interestingly, a small whole fish, likely a sardine, is often part of the mix. The towering sandwich is usually crowned with an olive on a toothpick or wooden skewer, making it a visually striking and unique part of culinary nostalgia from the 1950s. Animal crackers. These crackers came in small boxes with a string handle, making them not just a tasty treat, but also a playful, portable toy. Shaped like animals found at zoos or circuses like lions, tigers, bears, and elephants, they delighted both kids and adults. The crackers had a light, slightly sweet taste, but variations included chocolate-flavored and frosted versions. Despite their cookie-like flavor, they were made with a layered dough like crackers and marketed as such. Over the years, the number and variety of animals in each box changed, with a total of 53 different animals represented since 1902. The current packaging includes 22 animal-shaped cookies. The nostalgia for these iconic 1950s snacks, with their unique blend of taste and playfulness, remains strong. In the Hostess Twinkies is a famous American snack cake known for its golden sponge cake with a creamy filling. Hostess brands originally made them and have been loved since the 1950s. While the Twinkies you find today are still popular, many people have a strong nostalgic attachment to the original recipe from the 50s. In 2012, during bankruptcy proceedings, Twinkie production came to a halt on November 15th. Fans were left without their beloved snacks for a few months. The absence was felt across the country. However, the sweet relief came on July 15th, 2013, when Twinkies returned to American store shelves, delighting fans once again. Even though the recipe may have seen some changes over the years, the nostalgia for the classic taste of 1950s Twinkies remains strong, reminding people of the sweet memories associated with this iconic treat. As the golden era of Twinkies, the delectable return on July 15th, 2013, leaves us savoring nostalgia. Let's explore the banana split. One delightful treat from the 1950s that we'd love to make a comeback is the banana split. This classic American dessert was a favorite among diners and became an iconic indulgence. It consists of a peeled banana sliced in half with scoops of vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry ice cream nestled between the banana halves. The magic doesn't stop there. The banana split is generously drizzled with sauces, typically chocolate, strawberry, and pineapple, a dollop of whipped cream, a sprinkle of nuts, like peanuts or walnuts, and the finishing touch of maraschino cherries complete the ensemble. While the original Strickler's marshmallow sauce is no longer in the mix, modern versions embrace caramel sauce as a non-traditional twist. Reviving this delicious blast from the past would not only satisfy our sweet tooth, but also bring back the nostalgic charm of enjoying a classic banana split. This timeless treat deserves a spot on today's snack menu. Sipping soda from glass bottles, especially classic flavors like root beer and cola, brings a special charm that many fondly remember. The classic root beer, for instance, offers a smooth vanilla taste with hints of wintergreen and anise, creating a delightful experience for only $2.50. Not too long ago, glass bottles were the only option available. They were considered more hygienic, kept the drink fresher without altering its flavor, smell, or strength, and were visually more appealing than other alternatives of that time. The tradition of enjoying a cold, soft drink from a glass bottle is deeply ingrained in American culture. This cultural connection remains strong today, echoing the days of soda fountains and car hops. Interestingly, the United States still holds a significant share, over 25%, in the global soft drink market, showcasing the enduring popularity of this timeless beverage in a classic container. As we savor the nostalgic charm of sipping soda from glass bottles, the cultural connection to timeless beverages echoes. How did Rice Krispies treats become a cherished family delight? In the 1950s, one beloved and easy-to-make snack that families enjoyed together was Rice Krispies treats. These tasty bars were a simple delight made by combining crispy rice cereal, marshmallows, and butter or margarine. Parents and kids often had a great time creating these treats in their own kitchens. The process involved melting marshmallows and mixing them with the cereal, resulting in a gooey and crispy texture that brought joy to snack time.
More delicious Rice Krispies. More to love in every bite.
Known by various names like Rice Krispie Treats or Marshmallow Treats, a cherished homemade indulgence. While initially a homemade treat, the popularity of Rice Krispies treats led W.K. Kellogg Company to start selling them in 1995. These timeless snacks encapsulate the nostalgia of the 1950s, representing a simple yet delightful culinary creation that families relish and continue to enjoy today. Wax Lips candy is a fun and tasty treat that's not just for eating but also for playing. Made by the American Candy Company in the early 20th century, these lips have been a playful novelty for many years.
Hey, sir, try our Wax Lips. It's the candy of 1,000 uses.
Tootsie Roll Industries acquired them in 2004, and now they are known as Wacko Wax Lips. These cherry-flavored lips encourage play with your food fun, making them perfect for parties, holidays, or just goofing around with friends. The motto is play now, chew later, adding to the enjoyment. Originally popular in the late 1970s, especially during Halloween, Wax Lips have a unique and proprietary design. The patent for the original design was acquired by Concord Confections, limited in 2002, and later Tootsie Roll Industries. Along with the lips, there are other designs like wax fangs, black wax mustaches, and even horse teeth. These edible novelties have a rich history and continue to bring joy to people of all ages.
Dunkaroos is the cookie you dunk for as much frosting as you want. And here with their dazzling dunks, the Dunkaroos All-Stars!
Dunkaroos are a type of snack made by Betty Crocker that came out in 1990. They're a fun treat made up of little cookies and some frosting. You're supposed to dip the cookies in the frosting before eating them, like dunking cookies in milk. Each pack has about 10 cookies and a small cube of frosting. In 2012, Dunkaroos were stopped in the United States but kept going in Canada. Then, in 2020, they came back with a twist. The cookies now come in different shapes, like a circle with a big D in the middle, little feet, a mascot in different poses, and even a hot air balloon. These new shapes add more fun to the snack, so if you're in Canada or lucky enough to find them somewhere else, you can enjoy Dunkaroos all over again, but with new shapes to dunk.
Now, Squeeze-Its black bottles have new mystery flavors, but only the back panel can tell you what they are.
Squeeze-It was a fruity juice created by General Mills and sold from 1985 to mid-2001, with brief comebacks from 2006 to 2007 and from 2011 to 2012. The drink was packaged in a plastic bottle that you had to squeeze to get the juice out, which is how it got its name. Squeeze-It came in various flavors like Chucklin' Cherry, Berry Bee Wild, Grumpy Grape, Silly Billy Strawberry, Rockin' Red Puncher, Mean Green Puncher, Smarty Arty Orange, and Troppy Tropical Punch. Each flavor had a unique character molded into the plastic bottle. There was even a special edition with color pellets that could change the drink's color. Limited-time mystery flavors came in black bottles, challenging drinkers to guess the flavor. Lifesavers Squeeze-It also joined the lineup, offering wild watermelon, blue raspberry, and tropical fruit varieties. Squeeze-It brought a playful and interactive twist to the world of fruit drinks with its creative packaging and diverse flavors. As you savor the memories of Squeeze-It's playful flavors and interactive packaging,
Class dismissed.
Shark Bites fruit snacks. You've got to eat them before they eat you.
Shark Bites. Fruit-flavored snacks were popular treats in the 1980s, loved by kids for their assortment of flavors and playful shapes. Packed with vitamin C, they were a tasty and convenient option for snacking on the go with only 80 calories per pouch and no fat, cholesterol, or gluten. Sold in boxes containing 10 packs, they were perfect for adding to lunch boxes or grabbing as a quick snack. However, their popularity waned when Betty Crocker, the manufacturer, decided to remove artificial flavors and colors from all their products. This decision led to the discontinuation of the iconic white, opaque, shark-shaped gummies. Fans of the original snacks lost interest without the familiar white sharks, and the product was eventually discontinued. Despite their absence from the market, Shark Bites fruit-flavored snacks remain a nostalgic memory for those who enjoyed their fruity flavors and fun shapes in the past. Let's delve into the details in the next chapter.
Every time folks eat super fruity bonkers fruit candy, it makes a big hit.
Bonkers. Bonks you out.
Bonkers, a candy introduced by Nabisco in the mid-1980s, was a unique treat comprising chewable rectangular candies with a tangy filling packaged in a large rectangular box. Each candy was individually wrapped, and popular flavors included grape, orange, strawberry, watermelon, and chocolate. The candy gained recognition through a memorable series of TV commercials featuring characters who, after taking a bite of Bonkers, would burst into uncontrollable laughter as a giant fruit fell from above. The tagline, "Bonkers, bonks you out," became synonymous with the product. Despite initial popularity, Bonkers faced a decline after the commercials ceased, becoming a rare find in novelty candy stores. Intense competition in the candy market and the growing emphasis on healthier snack options contributed to the discontinuation of the Bonkers line by the manufacturer in the 1990s. What vanished snack like Magic Middles left a nation craving answers in 2011? Magic Middles was a snack loved by many. It was a special cookie that caught people's attention and became really popular. When it first came out, everyone wanted it in their lunch boxes. The cookie was made of shortbread with either gooey fudge or peanut butter inside. People of all ages couldn't get enough of it and would rush to buy it from stores all over the country. The company that made Magic Middles, Keebler, saw how much people liked it and decided to make a smaller version called Mini Middles. Even though Magic Middles was a big hit, something strange happened in 2011. They suddenly disappeared from all the stores, and nobody knew why. It was a mystery that left fans disappointed and wondering what happened to their favorite snack. What happened to O'Boise's chips, and could their o'boisterous charm make a triumphant return? O'Boise's, a snack made by the Keebler Company, became popular mostly because of their special texture. These baked potato chips, offered in original BBQ and sour cream and onion flavors, had a significant fan base during the 1980s. Despite their initial success, they were eventually discontinued. However, the chips are fondly remembered for a commercial featuring the Keebler elves singing about their o'boisterous nature. But you can't enjoy the yummy snacks anymore because they stopped making them in 1992. In 2017, there was a resurgence of interest in O'Boise's, prompting fans to request their return on Twitter. Keebler responded, expressing gratitude for the enthusiasm and stating, "Thanks for your request to see O'Boise's back on store shelves in the future. We love hearing from our fans." This interaction highlighted the enduring affection for O'Boise's, suggesting that even years after their discontinuation, there remains a strong desire among consumers to see these beloved snacks make a comeback. In the mid-1980s, PB Crisps emerged as a beloved snack, capturing the hearts of many with their unique and delightful taste. These crunchy peanut-shaped cookies were filled with luscious peanut butter creme, creating a snack experience like no other. Sadly, after a short 3-year run, Planters discontinued PB Crisps in 1995, leaving fans craving the distinctive flavor that set these treats apart. Despite the passage of many years, no comparable snack has emerged, making the absence of PB Crisps even more pronounced. Die-hard fans are now rallying together, urging Planters to bring back this one-of-a-kind snack that holds a special place in the nostalgic memories of the mid-90s. Whether it's the classic peanut butter-filled version or the additional flavors like PB and J and chocolate crisps, enthusiasts long for the return of PB Crisps to satisfy their cravings. Today, kids enjoy fruit snacks just like they did in the 80s, but these snacks have evolved a lot since the days of Fruit Wrinkles, which were first introduced in 1986. Fruit Wrinkles were pretty basic compared to today's options and didn't gain much popularity despite numerous commercials. They were marketed as a healthy alternative to sweeter snacks like fruit roll-ups, boasting natural ingredients, real fruit, and a good dose of vitamin C. However, their plainness and lack of novelty meant they didn't capture children's interest as much as other fruity snacks like fruit roll-ups did. Some suggest that Fruit Wrinkles' demise resulted from being more appealing to parents than kids and lacking excitement. Ultimately, with the diverse range of fruit snacks available today, Fruit Wrinkles likely wouldn't have endured the test of time. Did Mickey's Parade Ice Pops offer a similarly nostalgic blend of childhood delight and innovation? There's something special about the mix of Disney magic and the sweet memories of enjoying ice cream. Instead of the famous Mickey Premium Bars, there were these vibrant popsicles that brought back childhood joy. Shaped like the beloved Fab Five characters, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Goofy, Donald Duck, and Daisy, These treats were a colorful delight. If you recall these, you likely have a favorite, whether it's the grape-flavored Donald Duck or the orange Minnie Mouse. Despite their distinctive shapes causing occasional mishaps like losing their heads or slipping off the stick, the fun they brought outweighed any inconvenience. Sold from ice cream trucks and frequently found in Disney parks, but they discontinued these yummy snacks in the early 2000s, leaving behind fond memories of the delightful combination of Disney and ice cream.
Jiffy Pop popcorn is fresh popped popcorn.
In the 1960s, Jiffy Pop popcorn revolutionized how families enjoyed this beloved snack. A self-contained popcorn pan provided a novel and entertaining method for stovetop popcorn popping. In 1959, Jiffy Pop featured a distinctive aluminum foil pan with a telescoping foil cover. This unique design allowed the popcorn to pop within the pan while expanding the foil cover into a domed shape as the kernels heated up. The process of popping the corn created a whimsical, balloon-like foil dome that added an element of fun to the popcorn preparation experience. The visual excitement of watching the foil bubble and expand became synonymous with the joy of making popcorn at home. Jiffy Pop quickly became a popular choice for movie nights and family gatherings. The iconic Jiffy Pop jingle and commercials further fueled its success, making it a memorable and cherished part of American snack culture.
For a lot of people, there's only one potato chip. Ruffles.
Now that's a chip.
In the swinging 60s, snack enthusiasts couldn't get enough of Ruffles potato chips, the crinkle-cut wonders that danced like a crunchy sensation on taste buds. Originally crafted by the inventive mind of Bernhard Stammer in 1948, these delectable delights found a new home with the Frito Company in 1958. Fast forward to 1961, a snack revolution erupted when Frito merged with A.W. Lay & Company, forming the snack juggernaut we now know as Frito-Lay. Ruffles became the talk of the town with their crinkled charm. But it wasn't just about the classic potato chip flair. These chips took the flavor to new heights, introducing taste bud tickling variations that became iconic in their own right. Picture this: the zesty tang of sour cream and onion, the cheesy symphony of cheddar and sour cream, and the lip-smacking goodness of barbecue, salt and vinegar. But the flavor extravaganza didn't stop there. Ruffles tempted snack lovers with cream cheese and hot wings variations. As the 60s grooved on, Ruffles became more than just a snack. They were a crunchy companion to the cultural explosion of the era, leaving an indelible mark on the taste memories of a generation.
You need is a complete breakfast, including my vitamin-packed Frosted Flakes. They bring out the tiger in you.
Come on, kid. Let's see if you're any good.
Frosted Flakes, good. They're great.
Frosted Flakes took breakfast by storm, dazzling taste buds with sugar-coated cornflakes that were practically a cereal revolution. Originally baptized as Sugar Frosted Flakes in 1952, the cereal became an instant hit. Fast forward to 1983, the era of neon leg warmers and boomboxes, and the word sugar bid farewell from its name, becoming the iconic Frosted Flakes we know today. Picture this: breakfast tables adorned with Tony the Tiger's charismatic grin, urging folks to "they're great" in the morning hustle. Even more interesting is the legal twist. The name Frosted Flakes is so commonplace that it can't be trademarked, leading to a sweet clash of cereal titans with generic versions mimicking the magic. Amid tie-dye and disco beats, Frosted Flakes became a crunchy emblem of breakfast joy, a sugary symphony that transcended generations. So, next time you savor those golden flakes, remember you're biting into a taste sensation that grooved into the hearts of 1960s snack enthusiasts.
Striped gum, it's a yummy fruity one. Thick as stripe of fun, it's a flying flip-flop. Whoa, whoa, a pit-pot. Yikes, striped, fruit striped gum.
Fruit stripe gum burst onto the 1960s snack scene like a flavorful rainbow. Imagine unwrapping a zebra-striped delight that tantalized your taste buds and promised a burst of fruity joy. Each piece was a vibrant explosion of artificial and natural flavors, turning chewing into a miniature tropical vacation for your mouth. What set Fruit Stripe apart wasn't just its taste. It was a full sensory experience. The zany zebra-striped wrappers weren't just packaging. They doubled as temporary tattoos, turning every gum-chewing adventure into a mini art project. Suddenly, kids were adorned with fruity stripes, showcasing their gum-chewing prowess to the world. The gum may have bid adieu in 2024, but its legacy lives on in the hearts of those who remember the joy of unwrapping a zebra-striped treasure.
Hey! You out there! Get a load of this shape. It's the greatest! And the taste! Corny, crunchy, crispy! Whoa!
In 1965, Bugles strutted onto the snacking stage, captivating taste buds nationwide by 1966. These cone-shaped delights were the General Mills snack family rebels, standing tall among their eccentric siblings. Picture yourself munching on Bugles while grooving to the Beatles. But Bugles were just the tip of the snack iceberg. General Mills unleashed a snack attack with other groovy treats like flower-shaped daisies, wheel-shaped pizza spins, and tube-shaped whistles. Imagine a world where cheddar cheese-flavored buttons and bow-shaped popcorn-flavored bows danced into snack bowls. As the 70s disco fever took over, Bugles held their ground, but their quirky companions bid farewell. Bugles became a snacking icon, leaving a crunchy legacy that echoes through time.
Snowballs? Yeah. Snowballs? Where's the fucking Twinkies? I like snowballs.
These delectable delights, created by Hostess and now under the watchful eye of private equity giants Apollo Global Management and Metropolis & Co., were the epitome of sweet satisfaction. Imagine sinking your teeth into cream-filled chocolate cakes, swathed in marshmallow frosting and adorned with a whimsical flurry of coconut flakes. It's like a flavor carnival in your mouth. Moreover, Snowballs had a penchant for dressing up in various hues, not just sticking to the classic pink. Chocolate, lemon, white, green, and blue variations appeared, ensuring snack enthusiasts had a palette of choices. Picture the excitement of discovering a rainbow of snowballs lining the shelves, each color signaling a unique taste adventure. These iconic treats, conveniently packaged in twos, became a grocery store sensation, triggering cravings with every glance down the snack aisle.
You get a burst of fruit flavor from Starburst Fruit Chews. You get a burst of fruit flavor from the very first chew.
In the groovy snack scene of 1960s USA, Starburst burst onto the scene with a burst of fruity flavor. Originally named Opal Fruits, this iconic candy was wrapped in a colorful 4-piece packet that promised a taste adventure. Manufactured by the Wrigley Company, a subsidiary of Mars Incorporated, Starburst quickly became a sensation with its chewy, taffy-like texture and explosive fruit taste. Back then, the candy scene was as vibrant as tie-dye shirts. Starburst's box-shaped, fruit-flavored soft taffy was a treat for the senses. The candy came in different varieties, from the tangy tropical and mouth-puckering sour to the sweet favoreds and juicy watermelon. It was a fruity fiesta with options like Very Berry, Superfruit, Summer Blast, and the classic original. These sugary gems became the go-to snack for folks looking to add flavor to their day. Starburst wasn't just a candy, but a cultural phenomenon, embodying the sweet spirit of the swinging 60s. The colorful wrappers and juicy concoctions made Starburst not just a treat for the taste buds, but a groovy symbol of an era filled with flavor and fun.
Begin by digging into those 2 scoops in every Kellogg's pack. 2 scoops, keep them coming back for 2 scoops of plump, juicy raisins in Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
In 1926, Skinner's Raisin Bran burst onto the scene, kickstarting the craze for this iconic breakfast cereal that combines the sweet allure of raisins with the wholesome crunch of bran flakes. It marked the dawn of a new era in morning munchies. Over the years, various brands have joined the party, each adding its unique twist to the Raisin Bran experience. Kellogg's 2 Scoops. Raisin Bran is a heavyweight in this crunchy competition, boasting not just 1, but 2 scoops of succulent raisins per serving. It's practically a treasure hunt in a cereal bowl. Let's shift gears and delve into the retro charm of Swanson TV dinners that changed how people viewed dining and leisure.
And it's a Swanson fried chicken dinner. That's some value. Swanson can change your ideas about today's high food prices.
Swanson TV dinners revolutionized mealtime for Americans, turning the kitchen into a theater of convenience. These frozen delights, introduced in 1953, became an iconic symbol of modern living. The aluminum trays with neatly divided sections held a symphony of flavors: turkey, mashed potatoes, peas, and dessert, all in one box. What's intriguing is that the idea for TV dinners was sparked by an overabundance of Thanksgiving turkeys in 1953. Swanson had a surplus of 260 tons of turkey, and clever minds devised the frozen dinner concept to transform this poultry predicament into a culinary sensation. The meals weren't just about convenience. They marked a cultural shift. Families embraced the futuristic notion of enjoying a complete meal before the television. The TV dinner night became a trend, changing how people viewed dining and leisure. Back in the 60s, snack enthusiasts fell head over heels for chicken in a biscuit crackers, a flavor-packed invention by Nabisco. These savory crackers, born in the early '64, took taste buds on a wild ride with their unique chicken essence. Imagine the crispy crunch of crackers meeting the savory goodness of a chicken feast. That was the magic in every bite. Picture snack time when folks gathered around funky patterns and lava lamps, munching on these flavor wonders. Chicken in a biscuit wasn't just a snack, but a flavor revolution. People couldn't get enough of the crispy chicken-infused delight that turned ordinary snacking into a tasty adventure. Nabisco, the snack maestros, hit the jackpot with this cracker creation. Families, friends, and snack enthusiasts alike couldn't resist the allure of chicken in a biscuit. These crackers didn't just fill stomachs, they filled hearts with joy and taste buds with nostalgia.
My mom's a good cook. When my mom makes shake and bake, that means she loves me. First you have to roll the bag up.
Another snack with everyone dancing in their kitchens was shake and bake. This seasoned breadcrumb coating burst onto the scene in 1965, courtesy of General Foods, promising to bring Southern fried chicken's tantalizing taste and crispy texture to your home. As if that wasn't tempting enough, Shake and Bake had a secret: convenience. Just toss your chicken pieces into the provided bag, add the magical mixture of herbs and spices, give it a good shake, and voila, dinner is ready to hit the oven. This groovy sensation conquered taste buds and became a cultural icon, symbolizing the ease and excitement of 1960s home cooking. Families across the nation were grooving to the crispy beats of Shake and Bake, turning ordinary evenings into flavorful fiestas. This retro delight still sizzles under the Kraft Heinz brand, reminding us that the simplest shake can sometimes create a symphony of flavor that stands the test of time.
Never